wind southwest.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow?
I've looked at it.
Is Joey sending tomorrow?
15, 20.
Combine or Cumberland?
No convoy racing today.
They're Cumberland tomorrow.
They'll slow up as they come down today, Dad.
Yeah.
Southwest wind, and it's quite. I mean, the leaves are bending over here. And the leaves are bending over down there.
Coming in low up the
We're
valley.
quite sheltered here with a big hill behind us. So southwest is behind that way. So the house and everything and the beacon cup. Shades us from the wind and down through the valley. Trees are moving quite a bit. No wind on the liberation point. So really we shouldn't be anywhere today. Love you, darling.
Bye, my darling.
Love you, darling.
Love you, my sport.
What time did you say you were thinking of?
22.
Facebook as well?
Yep.
And YouTube?
Yep. On the YouTube video.
Yep.
So you've gone back and said it since like.
Quite a breeze actually in there.
It is. See, the trees over this side aren't moving, but see the trees all the way up through the valley there. Phil Mason. Or you can answer it and just say.
Hello. Oh, we're actually in the middle of a pigeon race at the minute. Can he call you back in a little while? No problem. Yeah, I'll get him to call you when he's finished, alright? No worries. All the best. Bye. Phil Mason. Alright, you. I said you were calling.
The figure band up.
Yeah. Well, there ain't going to be many watching today, is there? Because it's a Friday, you know, most people are working.
Most people.
Well, Delwood in the combine anyway. There's about 5 workers in the combine. I would have said most of the Cornish Combine members now are retired. Because how many are working age?
I reckon I'm one of the youngest ones.
Who have we got in our... Well, I know Stephen Ellis, he still works, but then that's by choice.
You'll have to watch that sound. Bit of breeze. They seem to pick that up, don't they?
Right.
Like the face in it.
Don't worry about it.
The men on.
3. Yeah, then we got Jason Jackson. Well, he works. Got Darren works. Who else in the club works? Oh, the Joneses. Well, they didn't send because they're working today. Don't think anybody works over in Hale Club. They got 4 or 5 members there.
And they went down
220.
to what?
220. The thing of it is, there's bugger all birds, but they've still got to come 155 mile. By the time they get 5 mile down the road, they're split up into really small batches.
Yeah.
So they're virtually coming.
That's harder flying than bloody 2000.
They're virtually coming in probably 2s and 3s.
Well, if I got one last week come on home, you see.
Yeah, that one last week, she done 100 mile on her own. Starting to damp here now. Morning, Paul. Lovely day for it. Any day's a lovely day for a pigeon race. Birds are due in about 10 minutes, I would have said. They'll be slowing up on the way down through today. No wind at Liberation Point and quite a brisk southwest wind here, which is direct on their nose. Nelly! Nelly! It's starting to rain now. Morning, Peter. Morning, Clinton. Jean. Morning. Blue skies and sunny in the High Peak. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, David. How many you sent from Peter? I sent 12, Peter. 155 mile, no wind on Liberation Point. It's about 12 to 14 mile an hour down here, bang on their nose. So it's a southwest wind, south to southwest wind here. We're quite sheltered where I am because the wind is coming from that direction behind here. So we got the house and then we got this big hill up behind us that shelters us, and the wind tends to funnel all the way down through here, down through the valley, which takes you down to Drift Reservoir. This over here is Penzance, and the birds should come from that direction. And I would have said they're due in 5 minutes. Loft's all been cleaned out, work on desk. All the drinkers cleaned. And we have got another race again tomorrow as well. No, we haven't, sorry. Yes, we have. Yes, tomorrow, yeah. So I'll be taking the birds off up to Oakhampton, which is 80 mile from me, to get them race marked to go with the 3 counties. So It's just a lot better birdage with the 3 counties. But we've got to take them 80 mile to get to meet up with someone to take them to the transporter. So it takes us about 5 hours and about 40-45 quid in fuel each time we go. That's the reason why I didn't send with them last week to Maidstone, because I was only sending 2 and Joey was only sending 1. So for 3 birds, it would have cost us 45 quid and 5 hours in time just to get them onto the transporter.
It's not too bad on his. It's only started maybe in the last month or 2. Oh, that's good to know.
Ryan Johns, yeah, Ryan couldn't send today because he's working. I understand exactly what people are saying. You know, we send our pigeons because we want to watch them come back. I mean, I'm fortunate that my work is home here and I can pick and choose my hours. So
But then after that time, it starts getting irritated again. And you don't realise it until it's irritated.
Darren Hunt's watching when he should be working. How you doing, pal? Thank you. PJ Power, thank you. Good morning from the USA. Good morning. Anbry Lofts.
It's like pseudocreme, fixes everything.
Peter, what time are they up? They was up at 7:15.
You get it done for it, but it's done for it.
I said to the doctor, you know, there's 2 years that you should get. She said we use that for a lot.
Peter Riley's watching.
That there new one.
Yeah, I'll only use a little bit of it.
Peter's from Barnstable.
I got another one there. All I got to do is fill up the coffee.
No, it's alright. I've got some at home. I only need a little bit today.
Yeah, well, they last for ages.
We'll be sending with you tomorrow, Peter. We didn't go last week simply because, or with the 3 counties, simply because, like I just said, we only sent 3 birds and it just wasn't feasible to spend out 45 quid in fuel to get them up to Oakhampton and 5 hours of time. So we just sent them with a Cornish combine. It was the same liberation point. I mean, I had the winning pigeon down here in the combine. She was 3 hours in front of second. No, it wasn't quite 3 hours. All but 3 hours in front. 321 mile flying, 9 hours, 18 minutes into the headwind. A little end done me proud. I know the velocities were a lot faster further up. But I'm sure everybody can see, you know, the longer they're flying into a headwind, the slower they're always going to get.
It started off on the lake.
But where Peter isn't that easy to fly from. There's not a lot of birds coming down that way. So, and they get some decent birds. They do. Shout out to Andy Aiden as well. He won the section, our section. He would have beat me last week even if I was in the section. So he done very well. I think he ended up 62nd open or something like that, which where he's 2, he done very well.
We was thinking of going down to Wincanton if you wanted to come to the cafe down there or anything. If you fancy a trip out. I don't know, they might actually sell a couple of... Yeah. Maybe we'll see.
Birds don't seem quite dialed in the last few weeks. I haven't trained them at all because I've been concentrating more on the longer races with the 3 counties. So we've got some long ones coming up. So they've been fed a little bit heavier than what I normally would feed them. I haven't trained them now for a month. So the last time I did go training, they had a 20-mile trainer and they got pummeled with a peregrine. So quite a few of these birds. I sent 12. Quite a few of these birds are just going back in now from injuries. Hopefully we'll be able to get them on with the 3 counties next week. Sorry, Bill, if you're struggling with the sound. I was a little bit too far away there a minute ago. But with this wind, it tends to cut the sound out a little bit.
Use those microphones next week and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, we have got some microphones. I have to try to use them. No, really, they should have been here by now.
Yeah. That's all right.
It really makes a difference not training with these short races.
It does, yeah. But because of the short notice of the main race, the day you were going to go training, you couldn't.
Well, I was actually going to train them once this week just to freshen them up a little bit.
If they'd given you a bit more notice, we'd have probably gone earlier in the week.
So yeah, I was going to take them Thursday, but we was basketing Thursday.
Probably you've got to give them long enough to get over a longer race anyway, haven't you? Ellie, come here. Come on, girl. Good night. Stay there.
That wind is quite fresh down through that valley there, look.
We're quite sheltered here, aren't we? Oh, baby,
Yeah, Pete, 10:40 to me is about 45 mile an hour.
Lily.
What's that, John?
Cheers, Luke. Appreciate it. What's what? That's a buzzard, darling. Birds don't like them, but they ain't gonna hurt them. Walking again today.
That's on.
Like a flaky pastry.
Eh?
Flaky pastry.
Oh, right, I don't know.
Did you send Luke? Yeah, well off the pace today, I would have said. Well, the hens were flying quite well around the. Here we go. 3 coming. 3 coming. Quite low. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on in. Oh, very, very tippy toe. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Very dehydrated today. Which one did I say? Which was my pick? I think. No, I think 69 was my second pick. Yeah, my second pick was the first bird. Yeah. Darren Hunt, how's your dad? Well, he's now clear from COVID. So yeah, he's in fine tune now, thanks Darren. How's your mum and dad? Timothy O'Brien, best of luck, thank you. Ambry lost, told ya. Yeah, they come in quite low. Nice to get 3 together. Only sent 12. So Luke up in St Austell's got 5 out of 7. That's good, ideal. At least they're coming. So I must have about 45 mile overfly on Luke. 40, 45 mile an hour I would have thought. No, maybe not quite that much. 40 mile an hour. Yeah, sorry, 40 miles. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what you're flying, Luke. I'm flying 155. Darren Hunt, he's all right. You're going to get like that, Darren. Trouble is, I'm going to get like that. He's like your dad, got deep pockets, short arms. Oh.
You use my name in vain then, John.
I wouldn't do that. No, I'm just stating facts, Dad. You got deep pockets and short arms. Alan Long, yes mate, you missed them. Yeah, I got 3 out of the 12 so far. I must give you a ring, pal. Paul Richards, where are you flying from? Wincanton, mate. 155 mile, up at 7:15 this morning. Pale chard. How much corn would you give 48 youngsters? All depends what time of the year it was. You mean mine? I'm splitting their corn now, so it's half racing mix and half the protein mix that I feed my stock birds. But they get all they can eat, but always fed in small amounts. And when they start leaving the barley that's in it, they get no more. So yeah, I always feed I never starve my youngsters. The time to starve a youngster is when you want to. I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but to get my youngsters trapping, my youngsters are useless at trap at the minute. But to get my youngsters trapping, it only takes 2 or 3 days. Cut their food down by half, and the first day they might not all come in. They don't get fed. But I would never starve a youngster other than 3 weeks before the first race, and then you start cutting their food back. Then that's what I do. It's probably not the best way to do it, but a youngster isn't there just for the young bird season. It's there for a yearling and a 2-year-old, and I pay a lot of attention to yearlings for my old bird racing, so I don't want to cut them back at all, to be honest with you. Our problem down here is majority of the winds are southwest winds, which are on their nose, so they need every bit of muscle they can get. I always feed once a day. Now, I could feed twice a day now, and I can see the benefits from feeding twice a day. But I've always fed once a day. When I was working, I could only feed them once a day. Or when I was working away, I could only feed them once a day. And I've just stuck to it. They seem to be fine on it. But every time they go into the loft, they always get a treat. They always get some conditioning seed or something to come into the loft to. Here's one. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Atta girl. Atta girl. Another yearling. 4 yearlings so far. There's my little hen from last week from Ramsgate. I had a comment, am I going to stop her and put her in the stock loft? I wouldn't stop a pigeon just because it won the combine once. She's only ever had one other card in her life, so she'd done a good performance, but she needs a few really good performances for me to stop her and put her in the stock loft. I'm going to put the dropper away now. Come on in, 2. Come on. Put the dropper away, didn't I? Come on, come on. Oh, there's that checker piedlet. Oh, yeah. She won the combine, she did. So this one on the back of the board, this one here. She's a previous combine winner. Few apples coming on the trees. Where are they to? There they are.
Show them the hole.
Bit of gold mining going on in Cornwall. Bloody dogs, they're nearly underneath the edge. They do have a good old dig. Thomas Smith, just missed them, John. How come you're racing today? Racing today because, well, the combine said the weather isn't supposed to be very good tomorrow. I have actually got a race tomorrow with the 3 counties, so we'll see. But and also there was supposed to be 10 liberations below us or something tomorrow. So they told us Wednesday that they're going to basket Thursday for a Friday race. But yeah, we have got a race tomorrow. I've got to take the birds up to Wincanton tonight. Myself and Joey will take them up there. So it's about 160-mile round trip, but at least we can fly with the 3 counties then and against bigger birdage.
Just gonna celebrate everything.
Cheers, Joe. Well done on your pigeon last week. Nicky Hawes is watching. You need to get out of bed earlier, boy. See your sister there, waiting there for you to come. Cup of tea in hand. That's Nicky Hawes, that's Brian and Karen Hawes' son from Harlow. Good flyers up there. Did you ever get that aviary up, Nicky? Yes, Joe. Birds have been here for a little while now. Thomas Smith, where are you racing from tomorrow? Stony Cross, mate, which is Salisbury area, down towards the coast a little bit more. 180 miles, so this is a bit of a comeback race because it was 321 last week. 180 this week. I think we might be at, where are we to next week? I'm not sure if we're at Brighton next week or Maidstone. So Brighton's 250, Maidstone's 280. So I'm going to cut off the lives now. Thanks everybody for watching. Tomorrow, hopefully, if the birds are up in decent time, 180 mile. The live definitely won't be before 10 o'clock, probably nearer 11, 12 o'clock time, but you can never tell what time they go up. If they go up at 6, it will be live at 7. Sorry, at 10. It's raining here now. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Northwest Combine are extra, John. Thanks, pal. Yeah, hopefully our bird should be coming down through the south coast. So because Salisbury's down to, Stony Cross is down in the New Forest, down towards Southampton way. So hopefully they'll come down that coast and we won't get any problems with other liberations. Peter, yeah, that's 6 back now. 6 out of the 12. Not a great race. Not great conditions down here. Conditions up there at the liberation point seem pretty good. But you can see the leaves bending back. Kind of straight on their nose. So they're going to slow up. That's pigeon. pigeon racing. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Catch you all tomorrow.